How big an event was this in China at the time? What are your memories?
Well, before President Nixon's important groundbreaking state visit to China, China and the United States were viewing each other as enemies. And China condemned the United States as practicing imperialism. And therefore, the Nixon visit broke ice between the two countries and eventually paved the way for the normalization of relations between China and the United States in 1979. I think President Nixon's visit to China was one of the most important visits in human history because it changed the course of history and it opened the door to China and the United States. And the world has never been the same before the visit compared with after the visit.
Yukon Huang, we often hear the phrase win-win, but looking back, would it be fair to say at that time that that visit and the way it opened up diplomatic relations between China and the United States, that was actually a win-win for both countries?
I think it certainly was the case, as Victor just mentioned. Nixon's motivations at that time was to establish a relationship, and he was looking very long-term, because at that time, no one could predict the course of development in China. He also had in mind issues concerning Russia and what was going on in Southeast Asia. Remember, at that time, there were tensions between Russia and the West, and there was growing tensions between Russia and China. And America was just sort of like coming out of the Vietnam War. So the question also was, what role could China play in restoring balance and more neutrality in the world? And I think in terms of this relationship being established, allowed for what I think more stable global situation for years to come.